Hello everyone. I hope you're having a good day. It's February 1st and it's warm here today. It's like 55 degrees and I thought, as you can see, my wheel is actually in a greenhouse that's attached to my house. So when it's really cold, I don't usually throw. I usually throw at the rec center where I work. But anyway, so I saw this video by Dennis Allen, who is a member of the Clay Alliance group that I belong to here in Cincinnati. And he did this demo on these plates, easy peasy plates. And I've been teaching it to my students at the rec center, and they've been making plates like crazy. And it's just using the PVC pipe. So I thought, what the heck? If you guys haven't seen the video, it makes it really easy to do these plates. So anyway, let's get started and I'll show you how. The hardest part is drying them. It's really important when you make a plate to let the inside dry at the same rate as the edges. And that's really hard on a plate because you have such a wide surface area of a plate. And that's why platters, a lot of people have problems with platters. It's not that you're trying to dry it slow, but that helps. It's to dry it evenly. So like if you have a platter or a plate, it's really important to first weigh down the center so it doesn't arc up in the center when it's trying to dry, and to wrap plastic around the edges to slow down the edges from drying so they can dry at the same rate as the center. And that helps a lot. That's what's helped me. I know, setting it on a ventilated shelf, or not ventilated, but like a wire shelf, helps too, so you get the air to the bottom, and getting it off the bat fairly quickly within a day or two. That always helps. But yeah, so plates aren't hard to make. It's the drying. It's the drying that makes it a little harder. So anyway, so let's get started here. I've got about 3 pounds of clay here. I'll put my towels on because I make a mess. So this is about 3 pounds of clay. So let's get to it. I'm going to center it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much how centered it is, because we're going to fix that. I'm going to cone it up a little bit. I'm using Kentucky brown bear clay. It's a dark clay. It fires fires pretty dark. As you can see, it's pretty dark now, than a gray brown, but it fires darker than the 266, almost black. So we shall see. So I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this and I'm going to put a generous amount of water on the clay. And it's important to hold this down at an even level, so you're not making a plate like this or like this. And it's important to keep it wet. Now some people use a sponge as they're pressing down to keep the water flowing. And I've actually never tried it with the sponge. I just usually stop and so then you wanna stop and check the depth. And I want it just a little bit, you can see that. I just want a little bit thinner than that. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna wipe that off so I can set it down and not get everything too dirty. I'm going to take a rubber rib and just compress a little bit. I know some people say, oh, you don't have to compress, but I don't really believe that. I think it helps. I'm just going to run that across that. And an angle is important. You've got this at a really low, you're putting that at a very low angle like that. I know some people try to start it like this and you're going to take a chunk out. You don't want to do that. You want to start in the center and just slowly work your way out. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to take my needle tool just to make sure that it's completely round. And just like you would on a record player, for those who know what a record player is. I'm dating myself. To slowly put that needle tool down and pull it out. And then you just want to go around and pull that off. And I have a bag, you can't really see it, but I have a bag that I put all my scraps in. And then I just keep that moist. And after about a month, when it fills up, I just re-wedge it and use it. I don't use a big recycle bucket and make a big mess. I'm not a production potter where I need a big giant pug mill, and I work out of my house, so I just don't want the mess. So it's so nice. You just get to use an old clay bag, throw all your scraps in there. It's important to keep them moist. And then when they get to like, you know, like a nice hard, not too hard, but I just slam wedge the bag down, and then I just wedge it up and use it. So I'm just smoothing the edge down. All right, now let's get to it. So now I'm using one of these, and you want to use it this way. Oh, I'm sorry, probably backwards for you guys. This way. So I'm just going to lay it down flat on the bat like that, and I'm just going to gently ease this front edge in here. And I'm not trying to lift it right now. I'm just trying to get that edge in there. And then when I get it, when I'm in as far as I want the lip to be high, I'm going to stop. And then I'm just going to, you can see that, I'm just going to slowly lift that up. Look at that. And you're done. Really, you're almost done. But so I am going to just kind of smooth it out underneath. And I actually like my plates to have kind of higher sides. So I'm going to actually pull the wall of the plate up just a little bit. And I'm going to compress the rim. And really you're done. That's it. That's how easy it is to make a plate. Look at that. And if I wanted to, I could have brought these further out and then level it off if I wanted to, but I like my plates like this. And that's all there is to it. Was that easy or what? That was about 3 pounds of clay. Okay, and this plate is, let's see here. So this plate ended up being about 10 inches, about 10 and a fourth. So it will, when it shrinks and dries, it'll be about a 10-inch plate. And the bat is a 12-inch bat, looks like. So I basically threw it all the way out to the edge of the 12-inch bat, then brought the sides in and lifted them up to make a 10-inch plate. So hopefully that helps you guys. I'm going to wire it off, and I'm going to let it sit out for about an hour, probably 2 hours or so, and then I'm going to rewire it and then cover it up. So I hope that helped you guys, and thanks for watching. I'm doing a bisque firing hopefully this weekend. I want to get some stuff, a few more pieces dried out, and then I can do some glazing videos. Can't wait to do those. It's been a while. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a great day. Happy potting. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.